YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with Check This Out. The show, we take a little bit of a deck we want to take a look at, and we have ourselves a good old time. Today, everybody, we're taking a look at Batteryman, the classical Thunder OTK beatdown sort of deck. And we're going to be taking a look at let's say, a more casual, but more inclusive of the Batteryman archetype Batteryman deck. We're going to be taking a look at this Batteryman deck here. We're going to be going into EDO Pro and showing this deck off and having ourselves a good time just summoning out a bunch of batteries and doing some damage. And we're not just using the usual boys like Charger and Fuel Cell and 9-volt. No, we've got things like the original boy, Batteryman AA. We got Micro Cell. Everyone forgets this boy, but he exists. He's Micro Cell. We got Solar as well. He helps with a lot of things. And we're going to be taking this deck out and having ourselves a good time. Going to be very casual tonight. You know, this is not going to be one of those anti-meta surprise decks. But, you know, we'll be finding ourselves some opponents, hopefully, that aren't just 20-minute combo decks. And we'll just have ourselves a nice, clean time. Nice, fun, clean dueling. That's what I want to see. So, real quick, as we do, we're going to go over the list of the cards we're using tonight, and then we're going to go into all the duels. So for our main deck today, we have one copy of the Batteryman Industrial Strength, 2 copies of Batteryman Fuel Cell and Batteryman Charger, 3 copies of Batteryman Solar with a couple copies of Honest. We have 3 copies each of Batteryman's 9-volt, AA, and a Microcell. We have 3 copies of Batteryman Charger, 2 Short Circuit. We have Monster Reborn, 2 Inferno Reckless Summons, 2 Monarch's Stormforth, 2 copies of Supply Squad, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 2 Reckless Greed, 2 Call of the Haunted, and 3 Solemn Strike. As for the extra deck, we have things like Linkaribo, Masquerena, Summer Summoner, 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Nightmare Shark, 1 Virtual Dragon Long Along, 1 copy of Gagaga Cowboy, 1 Exciton Knight, Heartland Draco, Boguska, Utopia, Utopia's Prime and Lightning, Dark Rebellion Siege Dragon, and AA Zeus. As for the side deck, there's things like Battle Fader or Storming Mirror Force. If you just want some protection, keep yourself alive a little longer. If you want a little bit faster on the draw over Reckless, you could use Pot. If you find like you don't use your extra deck half as often, this is a thing. Although if you're on Master Duel, this is probably a better budget option. You also have things like Foolish Barrel that goes along with Solar, just a revive of Batteryman Charger Monster Born, keep your presence on the board. Call by the Grave, you know, we draw enough cards. We don't usually need to worry about the one being, you know, Ash Blossom. But if you feel like you're getting Ash Blossom too much, or your opponent's just playing something that you really don't want them to have, go ahead and throw in Call by the Grave. There's also Watt-Scene to gain some life points. You know, you get some life points back from the things you're paying for Solemn Strike. Other negates, things like Perm. There's one other thing I just remembered. There was one other, like, revival card. There's Portable Battery Pack, which could be subbed out for Call the Hunt. This has to revive 2 Batterymen, but if your Batteryman graveyard is full enough, this could be rather useful as well if you want to attack in one of those. That's another option. So, that's the deck we have here today, everybody. Let's now head out into EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have such a good time. Let's get started. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We do want to try and go first with this deck. This is very much a going first, much like the Watts. We like to go first in order to go second. And okay, we got our going first main dude, which is Microcell. He's a very much forgotten Batteryman. You know, he gets flip face up. I can summon a Batteryman. If I had Inferno, that'd be great, but I don't. But if he's destroyed after being flipped up, well, I get to draw a card. And that's pretty good, especially if, you know, if I still had my supply squad on me as well. But we don't. But we make do with what we have. We also make do with these slaves. You know, I did Watts the other day. And then after I made Watts, I was like, I could have done a better slave for Watts. So I took a look back and I was like, Yugi hair looks really good on Watt Cobra. So that's what I did. You know, I know this is Watts and these Batterymen, but damn, does that boy look good. And we're going to see how we do here. I'm pretty set at the moment, I have to say. I mean, I got Microcell. I got AA in the hand, which is pretty nice. And I got Microcell. You know, he'll get flipped. I can summon 9-volt. 9-volt will search out Fuel Cell. And then next turn, AA, Fuel Cell, Short Circuit, nuke the board. We're there. That's what we're trying to do. That is the idea with Batteryman. Get as many of them on the board as possible. Just do some damage. Just old school. Don't need to think about it too hard. Don't need to do a 20-minute combo. Just do some damage. You know, there's not enough doing damage in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays. Now it's 20-minute turns and a lot of negates and floodgates and things like that. We don't do that here. We don't have no floodgates. We have a couple negates. That's about it. That's about all we've got in that department. So my opponent, see, he's got a 60-card deck, so I presume this is some sort of, this is probably one of those combo decks, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. This guy's called Sigma Lord. Lord of all Sigma males. He must be trying to do something, I don't know, fancy. Personally, I would prefer if he would summon Watapon and destroy Microcell in battle. That would be my preference, but we'll see how it goes. We shall see. So I'll go ahead and skip ahead for a minute and see what this guy does. Maybe he'll disconnect. I don't know. But we'll skip ahead until he decides to do something. Okay, we're back. Finally, it turns out my opponent's playing Math Mechs. Okay, Math Mechs are a thing. They are a cyber thing. So what do these do? Target a monster, summon defense, effects negated. Okay, so basically my opponent's trying to do, like, synchros? I know the Math Mechs are about synchros. I don't know about the rest of this deck. I have no idea. Depends on exactly what we're up against. I see. So he's going to get a bunch of Cynet cards. And unfortunately, he did, what was it? He used, Cyber... Cosmic Cyclone. He banished one of my things. I mean, that's good in one department. He'll think that he's safe to do whatever he wants. It's bad because if I hit the wrong card, I'm going to be in some trouble. But then again, I still have Short Circuit, so I'm still okay, I think. Let's see. Code Talker, summon, target a monster, add a cyber, same attribute. Cool. This card, attack monster, is a attack. Enemy's battle phase, draw cards equal to the number of monsters card destroy the battle. Okay. I think I can let that go. I really need to solemn strike like the big god. That's the thing about a Code Talker deck. You gotta hit the certain cards that are big and tough and big. Things like Excess Code Talker or Trans Code Talker or this card, summon a Cyber monster from hand to zone. This card points to, which I presume, yeah, he has one of those. And this just lets him get one of those. So there you go. All right. Oh, and he gets a token too. Damn, this guy's gonna be making. What's he gonna make? What is he going for? That's the big question. Balancer Lord indeed. And that gives him another summon. All right. Gotta say, it's a lot of summoning. It's a lot of cards. Gotta say. Discard a Cyber monster, draw 2 cards. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you got a bull to pick with me. X code, go and give it to you. Choose an unknown monster zone. Okay. I mean, I'm still okay so far. Yeah, he can pick a zone. I can't use it. Big deal. That's one zone. One zone will not kill me. One zone, I'm fine. Again, I'm really just waiting for the part where he summons something like I need to take care of. And he keeps getting all these code exporters and things. Just link from the hand. That's crazy. Didn't Borals just get... I forget. There's like a new Boral card that can basically work like these Code Talker things. Like you can use it as link material from the hand, or you can use materials in your hand when making Borals. Something to that effect. It's something like that. Alright, so my opponent finally stopped doing things. Alright. So he's gonna get to attack me. He's attacking my microcell with somebody. And I believe Update Jammer can do a thing. No, I don't want to negate myself. Thank you. Alright, so we are going to search the 9 volts to the board. And, yeah, I'll put that guy in attack mode. Why not? Why not? We'll just put him in attack mode. And, let's see, we're going to have 2 Batterymen in the... Yeah, let's get Industrial Strength, actually. That actually might be more useful in this situation. Just because he's going to have, like, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And hey, we're doing another 9-volt, so if I live, I'll be good. I'd be pretty good if I live. And I think I will live. I mean, I don't have that much damage on me. I mean, this thing is still a thing. I know Update Gemini lets a guard attack twice. Does it do anything else? If most monsters destroy by battle, set the graveyard, inflict that damage. And in the battle phase, draw cards, equal the number of monsters this card destroyed by battle this turn. No. No more draws for you, young man. I can't I can't destroy it. Okay, that's fine. I can still deal with this, I think. I'm pretty sure I can still deal with it, although this... That might be an issue. I just don't know yet. Let's see here. So, we're going to special summon Industrial Strength. He's a big boy, a big man, I tell you. And my opponent has something. But anyway, we're going to summon out 9-volt. He does... Well, we already explained 9-volt. I'm going to search out another Batteryman. Batteryman, take me by the hand, take me to the land, so you'll understand. Batteryman, I'm probably butchering that song, but I'm not singing anyway. Batteryman, take me by the hand to the convenience store and buy some batteries for my RC car. Something like that. But we got our short circuit. That'll nuke 2 of my opponent's cards. Now, I can't use strength to destroy my opponent's things. He's not Gazars, sadly. He's close, but not quite. And let's see, I could bounce one of these. Does that help me? Not especially. So let's just go Battle Phase. We'll attack into the update Jammer. I don't think that'll... Okay, that does... Oh, it negates everything. That's fine. I don't need effects. I got big old battery muscles. Hoo-ha, battery muscles. That's all I need. And we'll do some damage with our 9-volt. Okay, so we're down our negates, which is a little unfortunate, but we have other things. So we're going to make... Well, I got some summoner, and that would be nice. But instead, we're going to make Masquerena. That way we have the potential of Unicorn, so I can interrupt my opponent. I mean, he used up a lot of stuff doing all that stuff. So if I can just stop, like, the one big thing, I think we'll be okay. It all depends. Yeah, there we go. So my opponent is out of things. So 26, 34, I don't have enough. I don't got enough, but we got Solar, so I can at least do that. So, you know, Solar, he just sends a Thunder to the graveyard. This is really good with my Charger. You know, Solar, he's a bit of the black sheep of the family. He's more of a Thunder Dragon dude. But he still does his job. So we're going to send... Who do we send to the grave? I guess Microcell. I don't really know how to draw one of those right now. And it's the part where I really wish I'd put in more big dudes. But I did not put in many more big dudes. So we're just going to attack our opponent. Like I said, nice, clean damage. Don't need to be making no 15-minute turns. Not like this dude. He made quite the turn. And actually, is that going to be game? Oh, I think that might actually be game. There you go. Okay, I think. Let me double-check my math. I might be off on the math. Nope, we're good. So, there you go. Nice, clean, and easy Batteryman. We needed only 1 Nagats to stop our opponent, and then we short-circuited the crap out of him. So... You get an idea. That is how this deck is going to function. Survive the onslaught, and then electrocute people with jumper cables. I wish I'd brought some jumper cables. I could have swung one around. But you get the idea. So let's go for a second opponent. Show off more what this deck can do. We got some other combos. We didn't quite OTK our opponent, but we did a lot of damage. But let's go for duel number 2, and show off more what this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Paper sounds good. Yeah, paper. No one expects the paper. Alright, so what do we have for an opening hand? It's got potential. Alright, I actually am okay with this. So what is about Batteryman Solar? Nice little boy. He's basically just Foolish Barrel for this deck. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it's something. It is a bit of something. So we're going to send our 9-volt to the graveyard, because we have a battery charger. This is our Monster Reborn. Batteryman, they do have a surprising number of, like, revival things. And that explains why Solar does what he does. It's just he got a lot of revival things. And it's really helpful. So, also, Thunderman Solar, he gonna give us another Batteryman. 9-volt, more Batteryman. Just summon all the Batterymen. Probably should have put another... Probably put up another big link. In my testing, you know, there's occasions where you have just like a bunch of things. And then there's just occasions where you don't. So, let's see. We're going to summon out Masquerena here. Because we are going first. I don't have any of my traps, sadly. But at the very least, I've got a Masquerena. And we got stuff for next turn. So we'll end our turn for now, and we should be okay. Because I got Battery Charger. I can play that, get 9-volt, get Charger. Charger, tribute the 9-volt, get Charger. Charger will summon another dude. Fuel Cell will come out. We'll be pretty good. And if I can top into Infernal Reckless Summon, that'd be, like, even better. Because then I can summon out all the double A's. You know, double A, he's part of the original bunch of Battermen. I think he was the first Batterman. And basically what he does is, you know, all your Battermen, and all the Batterman double A's are in attack mode. Each get 1,000 attack for each one there's on the field. Defense mode, same deal. Which would have been nice if it was just any Batteryman monster. That would have been really nice, but that's not quite the case. Not quite, but we do have double A, and the more of them we have, the better. And that's really what I wanted to do. I just wanted to see some old school Batterman. Everyone summons Fuel Cell. You would dare to summon double A, because he's a bit slow. Is that such a hard thing? Let me tell you. Alright, so... yeah, this is Performapals indeed. What sort of Performapal deck? That's a bit hard to say. Dark Worm. As Supreme Key Gay Pendulum Monster. Okay. Interesting. And then this is the, see, Fusion, a Dragon Fusion, which in my memory of Pendulums, that implies, what's his face? Vortex Dragon, the guy who negates things. I had to remember, Foolish Burial in a Pendulum deck? That's interesting. Unless it's like, is he maybe sending Gentrude? I believe that has a graveyard effect, Gentrude. It's possible. It's kind of weird, because usually Pendulums go into the extra monster zone. That's where you leave them. Alright, so ending the battle phase. Let's go ahead, Nightmare Unicorn. Hello, here I am. And we're going to have to go ahead and spin a dude back. Let me think. So he's got the 0 scale in the hand. And then if I... let me think about this. So if I discard double A... what does this one do? I'm going to spin back the Dissolver. That way he loses a scale. And we know he has a 0 scale, but a 0 and a 2 scale doesn't do anything. What is it going to do? Pendulum summon Wadapon? Is Wadapon level 1? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Okay, still attacking? No? Okay, just entering the battle phase. Cool. Alright, ooh. It's my boy. Is that my boy? I love my boy. How many Batterymen do we have in the graveyard? Perfect. We're going to summon our bossiest of boss monsters. Or I was about to until my opponent surrendered. Alright, well that's unfortunate. I guess my opponent just didn't have as much stuff as I thought he did, but I had industrial strength. You know, you summon this dude out, he goes pop, pop, blows up a monster and a spell trap. He's not quite Gazarus, but he's close. You know, summon that, pop, pop, and then Charger, 9-volt. Just go from there. Charger. I want to say I could OTK from there. So I'm going to call that a half of an OTK. Probably do a spare duel after this one, but let's go ahead for a third opponent. And hopefully we'll find something a little tougher. Like, I'm glad we're fighting some lower tier decks, which is good. But I still want to have a little bit more of a challenge. So let's go for the third duel. Alrighty, the third opponent. The fighting third. My opponent's name is Hot Dog? Hot Dog. Okay. It's a hot dog. I mean, hot dogs are good. I usually just like them with, like, ketchup. That's really my thing. I'm not really like a relish sort of hot dog enjoyer, but we're up against some Tenyis. Okay, Tenyis are cool. Flawless perfection of the Tenyis. Supernatural danger zone. Non-effect monster summon face up. Target a card upon controls destroyed. Okay, that's a bit special summoned, correct? So normal summons don't count. Meaning I can just use the Monarch Stormforth and be like, go away. There you go. Okay. I was kind of hoping he would summon something bigger, but this works just as well. So let's just attack with Fuel Cell. He's a big old boy. Gonna be like, thou shalt not pass. Thou shalt not pass in the face of Batteryman and Fuel Cell. Yeah, Supernatural Danger, that's a nice card. What does this else still do? Destroy a card upon controls. This card is destroyed. Summon a non-effect monster from hand deck or graveyard. That sounds fascinating. Alright. So, I know Tenyis can make some big things. It depends on, like, how many of the dragons he has. Like, if he had Zathana, I'd be in some trouble, because then he could summon that out and make another monk and do all the things. And, you know, if I destroyed his things, basically, it had to be Zathana. No. Destroy battle a card effect. Target one of those destroy monsters. Summon it. Destroy monster from controls. Okay. So he's got the monk. Non-effect monster special summon to it. Oh, I misread that. I misread that a lot. Alright. Okay. I misread that a lot. I thought it was if I summon an effect monster. No, it's if he summons, like, his links. Okay. That's fine. I mean, my hand might be looking garbo, but honestly, I think we'll be okay. So, let's attack into the Monk of the Tenyi. We'll get rid of that boy. He'll activate the effect of a Zathana, probably. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to solemn that. Much as I don't want to solemn this, I kind of have to. So, we'll end our turn and hope for the best. I really just need... If I could draw into... Let's see, what would be the best thing to draw into right now? I'm just gonna get rid of the field spell. I don't want to get rid of this because then you get stuff. Ooh, hello. That's actually not bad. Yeah, solar would be nice, because then I could send a dude to the grave and then bring out Industrial Strength. That way at least Industrial Strength could do something, because last time this boy showed up, my opponent just, ran right out. To be fair, he does have jumper cables as weapons. That's pretty intimidating. Like, I don't know what the voltage is of Industrial Strength, but I imagine it's rather high. I imagine it's like, I don't know, voltage. It's like a lot of volts. Many a volt. So, let's just attack with our boys. Enough joking around. We need to be attacking with our boys. And should I bounce the Honest back? I think I should bounce the Honest back just to have that intimidation factor. Now he knows. Honestly, I am not messing around. There we go. So, Infernal Reckless Summon. This will be nice if I can special summon double A, because then I can summon all of the double A's. That's the plan. Oh no, my opponent, he has nothing. I feel bad. GG. WP. Well played, my dude. But unfortunately for you, that's gonna be game. Alrighty, well... I don't know what to tell you guys. Somehow we're winning today's deck again. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just having some good luck. Maybe I should try for a fourth duel. You know what? Let's go for one more. Why not? Alrighty, everybody. So, Batteryman Old School amazingly got 3 out of 4 wins. I don't know how, but we did. And, yeah, we got to do a lot of the Batteryman thing. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go as hard. I shouldn't complain. We did get some very, very lucky wins in that one. I never got to summon double A as much as I wanted, but everybody else contributed to a greater or lesser degree. And I think we did okay. I do still think Batterymen do need some more support. We just need a Batteryman that can be summoned from the hand that's not Fuel Cell or Industrial Strength. Like a level 4 one would be just amazing. Or just something to give him another normal summon for Charger. Summon 9-volt, summon Charger, summon something else. That would have been nice, but maybe in the future, Batterymen will get the support they actually deserve. So, hope everybody enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like button is very much appreciated, as always. And next time, I think I got a request for some, it's on my Valiant and Mech Knights. Okay, we'll give that a shot. And so, I'll be getting work on that one. So, again, thank you for watching. Memphis signing out for now. Till next time, y'all stay safe, stay happy, and y'all have a good one.